is like the most disgusting bug. It's like creepy. It's like it's not a dragonfly. It's like this weird looking grasshopper. I swear to God, if it's the same grasshopper or the same shit that fell on Niall's leg at that one concert I went to 2 years ago, I'm praying to Jesus for them to burn on this earth right here, right now, just randomly up in flames, because that shit was terrifying and disgusting. As you can see, I love specific bugs, not all bugs. Not all bugs. I'll say the species of butterflies and beetles, but not whatever the fuck that was.
I have one question. So like I had came by earlier, right? And I had ordered a small Oreo shake, and I didn't get it. Um, honestly, I lost it. Uh, Then you got ask me.
We're in Jack in the Box. We have food already, but they kind of forgot one of our spots, which is really tricky because Martin don't keep receipts for
Sorry, I had a
shit.
question. So I just ordered something else, right? I think that's my order right there. But yeah, that's mine. That's mine. But like, I had came by earlier, and I had ordered a small Oreo shake, and I
We don't
never
like to.
got it. Honestly, I think I threw it away.
Oh, we have a special guest.
Yeah.
Yay!
They didn't give me a name, but they just told me to come ask. Like, sure. They should have got your name and put it in the point. Yeah. Pretty much like proof. All right. Yeah, it's cool. We can't do anything else.
We are live, Martin, just so you know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Martin and I have been friends for like
Oh, just hot
since I was
sauce and like
21, I
ranch.
was 24. It's like 3 to 4 years in the making. I mean, besties. My Asia Minor. Hello, I'm new. Hi. And I'm the only one here. No, there's 3 more people. They're just shy. They're not like you. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share. Put your friends on game. Nuggy. Nuggy. Here's a nuggy. Here's a nuggy. It's pretty hot. Be careful. What's your channel? Currently, Bazinga. I have not heard that word in such a long ass time. We're just roaming the streets of Pleasant Grove. Thank you. His name is Kane. He's a husky. He's 3 years old. In April 11th. I'm just gonna say his birthday is April 11th. He turns 4 years old. Martin just got me a burrito from Taco Bell. Hell yeah. I sadly don't have a torta with me to be a fucking torta. I feel like if you're gonna be a torta, where's your torta actually at? You know? Love you more, baby. Love you more. What am I doing? Well, my friend has the munchies, and he hasn't even done any drugs. He's just having the late night munchies. He's craving Taco Bell and Jack in the Box. He's big backing right now. But to his defense, okay, to his defense, ladies and gentlemen, we're not doing any drugs. Let me repeat that. We have not done any drugs or any alcohol or anything psychedelic at all today. And we're pretty much sober. We just are foodies. And my friend Martin is literally on a calorie deficit, which means he wanted to take you on a date. This is not a fucking date. Martin and I have known each other for 3 to 4 years. We're just big backing. We're just going out to eat. This is not a date. If it was a date, he would have told me to get dressed really nice, and he has asked me to take me a Foco de Chao. Todavía no me llevaste a Foco de Chao. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó con la plan? You still owe me Foco de Chao. You owe me Foco de Chao. I'm 24, ladies and gentlemen. But we balling on a budget. What can we get a bang for our buck and have money for other things? I'm Aztec, which means I'm technically, okay, Native American because I was born here in Texas, right? But here in Texas, it has to be like a large percentage of Native American from like specific natives that had essentially the word is they essentially what's it called? What's it called? What's that word? It's like they gave up their rights to the U.S. government. I forgot the word for it, but essentially in the war for the Americas, it's called the War of Americas. You can Google it. Specific natives gave up a lot. So, like, I would say Mexico natives did not want to be a part of the U.S. government. So there was once like a war in Texas between the U.S., Texas, and America. That shit's scary as fuck. You heard that? So there was a war over Texas, right? And that's why, like, no matter where you go across the globe, I swear to fucking God, you will never have someone fight for you, love you so hard, show you what hospitality is like. Hospitality, there we go. Well, hospitality truly is like, unless you've met a Texan. And by default, we all like to have large families, but besides the point, right? So, the Aztecs of Mexico were part of the group of natives that did not want to forfeit their indigenous rights to the U.S. So they to Mexico, but also breeded with those who colonized Texas with like Spaniards and other races that came to Texas during this war. And I'm trying to explain how I came to Bada Bing Bada Boom exist. So essentially, not gonna lie to you, some point in time in history, a bunch of my Aztec ancestors and the white people of America who are mixed as fuck with native genes decided to, get it on with my Aztec ancestors. Now I'm here. But to summarize it, I'm half white and half Hispanic, but it's a native Hispanic. So on my white side, I'm German, according to the rumors, which is really sad for my life. Like, I know Martin knows for a fact what his bloodline is. Do you know what your bloodline is? Martin, you are so big backing. We went from Taco Bell to Jack in the Box to McDonald's.
Hey, yo, excuse me, ma'am.
Mouthful. Martin's family is way different than mine. And we've been friends for years, so yes, our families have met each other. I just don't think they fully met my mom. My mom likes to stay inside.
Hey, ma'am, does your ice cream machine work? Y'all serving ice cream? Y'all serving ice cream?
Drive home, sir. So, my side of the family, I can only know from my grandmother on my dad's side what type of DNA we have, and from my grandfather on my mom's side what kind of DNA we have. So, my parents both lost a parent. You with me? Martin, a native, bro. I can hear it. He's Mayan. We're two different Hispanic natives. He's Mayan, I'm Aztec. If we were back in time, we would not be hanging out. We'd be like at each other's throats, which explains why we're at each other's throats. Because we're not supposed to be friends. If we were like talking ancient times, like his Mayan ass has no business talking to my Aztec ass. Yeah, it was essentially war. So like, if our ancestors from the past saw us now, they'd be like, "What the fuck? Those two are friends? Why the fuck are those two friends?" But that explains why sometimes we fight. It's just in our genetics to one up each other. There's so many times where I catch us trying to like play my horse is bigger than your horse, or like my history is better than your history. Like it's just it's friendly competition between me and Martin. Look, y'all, he's like going to every restaurant. You are big backing so hard. This is the fourth restaurant. He is an alpha.
Hmm?
Someone said you're not an alpha in this situation. He is an alpha. Like I know for a fact. Like he starved himself today.
Good. Appreciate it.
The black guys were saying hi to him in Spanish. Tell him straight to his face he a beta. I have before. When he was on some beta shit, I have told him. But no, he's got his shit together right now. Bro, are you here for Golden Chick or this gas station? Well, where was I saying? Oh yeah, so my family history. So my dad lost his dad like in his teens. So I never got to know my grandfather on my dad's side. I only got to know my step grandfather. Now, on my mom's side, her parents got divorced. And I never had a relationship with my grandmother, but I had the best relationship with my grandfather. Now, for my two remaining grandparents from both of their sides, they know I love them so much. Shout out to Grandpa Harry. Shout out to mi abuela Ramona in El Paso, somewhere around there, Laredo. She's chilling, living her best life in Laredo, right? Like, shout out to my family in Laredo. Shout out to my family in Mexico. Viva. Y'all know where y'all at. Y'all know where that bloodline goes. And so, my name is Hurricana on the internet, okay? It used to be Hurricane, but for other reasons, I'm just like, listen, there's so many hurricanes out there. Like, if you're like, where's Hurricane? All the other hurricanes are gonna be like, which hurricane? But if you say Hurricane, nah, they're gonna be like, oh, the one and only Hurricane. I'm gonna be like, what's poppin'? Out of all the councils of the hurricanes, you know where to find me. Bro, I'm scared to find another hurricane. Each hurricane is different. You haven't seen Hurricane Greg or Hurricane G. Hurricane G is giving that ass out for millions right now. They're so different. There's the hurricanes are some other fucking shit. Just go on the internet and look for hurricane people. The hurricanes. Like, oh my god. They're so different. One's like a super hippie. I forgot her name.
The Hurricanes.
There's one's like this rapper that I actually don't mind supporting. I was supporting them on my own Instagram, but they deleted that account, which was stupid. I was looking for the other Hurricanes. I'm like, where the rest of the Hurricanes? Where are the rest of the Hurricanes at? And then I met a couple here in Dallas. They're like, have you heard about the Hurricane Council? I'm like, what the fuck is the Hurricane Council? It's like where all the hurricanes come together. It's like every blue moon. And they're like, you should host the gala for it. I'm like, shit, let me stack up some cash. I will. Hurricanes only.
It's a Hurricane party.
It is not what you think it is. They're so different from me, Martin. They like all have their own little quirks and tricks and personalities and strengths. Like, not every hurricane is the same on the internet. Why are you asking me this question? Martin! King Toxa just texted me. You willing to do a little something strange for some change? I blame you, Martin. You literally said that 2 days ago. And you literally gave me change. What the fuck? Martin, okay, so like 2 days ago, 2 nights ago, me and Martin were big biking per usual because for some reason we forget to eat during the day. We're very insomniacs. You'll learn. It's my bedtime now. I need to go to sleep. King Toxic, what the fuck? You willing to do a little some strange for some change? I am not trying to do nothing freaky on YouTube. You should subscribe to my OnlyFans. Link is in bio. And in my summaries of all my YouTube videos. Right now there is a promo. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? Right now is a promo. And yes, it is a business, so I have to do promo for it. I'm not gonna apologize. Enjoy this body while it's sexy now. Enjoy this body while it's sexy now. Enjoy me in my prime. Okay? Enjoy me in my prime. Because I'm 24, babies. Alright? I thought of this long time in history. Alright? I thought of people who will never get with me having an opportunity to get with me in other ways. You can financially support my lifestyle. Anywho, besides the point. Alright, right now it is $27. By October 1st, you're only gonna get one deal. And it's one deal only in October. Okay? It's one deal only in October. So right now, we are half off for the month of September because September is just a really good month. There's a lot of people I wanted to splurge money on. So I made a deal on September that it'll be half off for the entire September. So right now it's $27. By the time October 1st hits, it's going back to $40. Full price. I'm not negotiated it. The way you pause when you read my comment, TFK. Are you like texting me from like different profiles? I've done that. I've done that shit. It's so fun. You know how I got caught? Someone knew I was like internet hopping. I call it internet hopping. It's where you're hopping from one platform to another platform. Thank you. Thank you. Your smile is fire. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad y'all are all here. Cause like my first few lives, not a damn person was here. And I was like, hello, darkness, my old friend. I came and see you again. But anywho, it's gonna be full price by October 1st. On October 31st, it's gonna be $13, which is the lowest I'm gonna go for October. So set your calendars, October 31st, it's gonna be $13 for my OF. And then I have a merch store. If you haven't found my merch store, it's literally for my Wattpad series, which is gonna include Adventures of the Cryptics, Come Here Kitten, The Sailor and the Mermaid, and then maybe like a few cute stuff from my biography. But there's like this other novel that is like I really want to make it happen, but it's so out of this world. I'm gonna need some very comedic producers to help back me up on the dark humor of this one novel that I would love to either be a movie or a TV series. It's called Smut University. I'm copywriting it right now. Circle, C in the middle. Alejandra Isabel Mata, 2001. There, it's on the internet. And I really like Smut University, but I don't know. I feel like, you know what? Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just write Smut University as a Wattpad novel. Because if Wattpad's community, like, of producers and, like, the TV industry ends up liking Smut University, we could do some fun shit with that. A novel that I would like to make it into, like, a movie or a TV series. Because it's like, it's not like my other novels, which are, like, based on sci-fi. This one is, like, something that, like, I feel like a lot of people could relate to because it's, like, surrounding like almost an adult college environment for like untraditional students. You know, I was like, what if there was like a college like that where it was like very mature but very dark humor as fuck? And like, I don't know, I just have to finish writing it as a novel. And then if like Wattpad's community of people who like read through like the Waddy Awards, do you know what the Waddy Awards are, Martin? All right, the Waddy Awards is essentially where normal people have a broader reach on getting published as an author, and hopefully one of their novels can turn into a movie series. So there's numerous people on Wattpad who are just throwing producers, investors, the the bookworm community, the internet community. They're just throwing them tons and tons of ideas on Wattpad of like books that, well, they're ebooks, electronical books that can be converted to like a film, like I just said. And so I have like one, two, three, 4 to 6 books I would love to enter to the Waddies. My own biography, which isn't gonna be my full biography until my death, because I'm not trying to like expose too much, because I'm still alive. But I'm not entering that in the Waddies. I'm entering Adventure of the Cryptics, which has been entered into the Waddies, but it's not finished. So like I didn't really send it to the Waddies. But when it is finished, I can send that to the Waddies for 2026. If I am consistent and dedicated with my novels. They could all be entered 2026, but I have to meet regulations and protocols that they want. It has to be in specific languages, okay? It's like Spanish, it's English, Spanish, and Portuguese. So, like, my biography can't be in it because I have German, Japanese, French, Spanish, and Arabic in that book. And the Waddies are like, no, it has to be 100% that language throughout the entire book. So it's either Spanish, Portuguese, or English Hurricane. That's it. I'm like, fuck, okay, cool. And then there's like a certain amount of numbers in my novel I have to have. So like I can't underwrite or overwrite these novels. So I'm just like, fuck, damn. And then I have to enter them in specific categories, like genres. So then I have to stick with that genre. I can't like step out. But like with Smut University, I step out a lot in from like a niche drama. Like I step out of the genre so much because it's like it's Smut University. It's like a bunch of like untraditional college students trying to learn how to make it like big in the publishing world like AKA is kind of why it's on Wattpad. And I thought it'd be great if Wattpad had the novel instead of like just coming up with like something else. It's like a book that I was like super inspired by Wattpad. And I was just like, you know what? What if Wattpad had like a college? And I was like, what out of all of Wattpad's history, what was like a really good fun time? I'm like, oh, this when the smut era came out, which was like another word for the erotica side of Wattpad. And then like my brain started configuring like this interesting little concept of like, what if like I sent them to Smut University, all these smut writers, right? Made them all professors, and like the students were just like becoming smut writers. I was like, yo, that's a really fun, interesting concept, and I ran with it, and I really like it because like I can throw in like all these cliche smut plots into Smut University, and then I have like I made their outfits like in the same color scheme as Wattpad. I'm just running with a creative idea and trying to milk the fuck out whatever that was, which is essentially how to write. That's writing 101. Taking whatever random idea the world gave you and making something out of nothing. Do you want me to kind of chill with you for a bit? Where'd you get the ice cream? I was too busy talking. Everybody left. I'm cool with that. I'm so cool with that. But yeah, this is 18 plus. There should not be anyone that's. Hey, the windows. Turn on the car, please. This back window. Thank you. Mm, everything will be fine, right? I just gotta take Kane. Kane and Polo are chill, right?
Yeah.
One minute. Come on, Kane. Go down. Shit. I don't know. I just thought it would be really cool if it got turned into like an actual film or TV series because I can introduce actual stories with their consent from Wattpad. But like I said, I have to at least give them something for a pilot.
all you hear is just Wes Watson in the background. So yeah, that's kind of what I got going on. And the merch is essentially the merch for Come Here Kitten that I was working with AI to configure up and put on sale. What else? So yeah, you should so check out my OnlyFans on my Wattpad. Because when I was younger, I was afraid to go and become a Wattpad writer. But honestly, now that I'm older, I'm like, girl, in this economy, go all out. Be spontaneous. Be a superstar. Because, like, hiding your... Imagine being an actual ball of flames, like an actual star. And you're supposed to become the sun, right? Imagine if the sun ran away from Earth, knowing damn well it's the sun and how vitally important it is for Earth's lifespan to continue. That would just be so selfish of the sun, you know? So I'm like, if I was the sun and Earth needed me, why would I run away from that responsibility? Like, whatever I'm possessing that is unique, this other entity needs it. I don't think I explained that metaphor correctly. I hope you got the gist. Man, I just realized Butter came and cuddled with us, and Kane never has. Did you realize that? Martin. Martini. Kane has never been in your house, right? It was just Butter? And you would always say we spoiled Kane, but I think we spoiled Butter. Because I would come in here and Butter, rest in peace, Butter, would be cuddled up to Martin, and I'm just like, what the fuck? You're in my room. You're where I should be. And Butter's like, fuck no. Butter was like, mind your butternut biscuits, Hurricane. I'm like, fuck you, Butter. He's like, Ruh! No. I cuddled with Martin. I'm like, ah. Speaking of my dog, go talk to Polo. He's like, nah, I'd rather watch Guard. What else? Do you want to shout out Exocorp? Right now, free advertisement, free promo, no charge. You want to do something a little strange for some change? Hello.